Well, Mary, if you just look at the King County vote, Harris beat Trump 74-22 and won the state of Washington by 20 points, which is why Democrats here in Washington state are shocked by the tally in other parts of the country and already talking about how they will handle a second Trump administration. The sun still came up, even though the future landscape changed.
I wouldn't be surprised if things changed radically, but I hope they don't.
Longtime Washington resident Lynn Lund says she's shocked that the state's voters did not match the national perspective.
Well, we're way out in the corner, and that might have something to do with it.
Michael Martindale sees it differently.
I think, the best person for the job won, fair and square.
State Democrats had difficulty explaining why Washington's presidential vote was different than most.
People do fear for themselves and their families.
But Washington Governor Jay Inslee suggested the state is prepared if the Trump administration tries to act on mass deportations or withhold funding as a threat. Can't he and potentially new Congress threaten to withhold federal money for transportation, for climate change, for other programs unless this state falls in line?
No, not under the law. Not under the law. That would be illegal.
Seattle an outlier, though, with what the rest of the country is thinking?
Well, I wouldn't say Seattle's an outlier. I'd say that the elected President Trump had a message that resonated in a lot of the swing states.
Yet Seattle's Mayor Bruce Harrell said his executive team is already discussing the city's existing reliance on federal resources and has set aside money for immigrant and refugee legal needs.
Our values don't change. Our vision should not be centered around one person.
We will survive.
Lund says she will stay positive, even with what she may see on the horizon.
I'm not happy, but I think America will keep on keeping on.
Governor-elect Bob Ferguson and Attorney General-elect Nick Brown have already called a news conference for tomorrow morning for what they're calling a briefing on Washington's preparation for a second Trump administration. KOMO News, of course, will be there. But for now, live in Seattle, I'm Chris Daniels, KOMO News.
Chris, thank you.